when Travis put the hand lotion in the shampoo bottle.
I mean, that's pretty rationally bad, though.
Pretty rational.
You put some hand lotion on your hair.
When you came down the steps and your hair looked like it was glued together, like you had just washed your...
Looked like Cameron Diaz out of, what is that movie?
Fucking ridiculous. I looked at you and I was like, oh shit, what did I do?
Yeah, Travis looked at me and boom, he's out of there.
Yeah, looked like Cameron Diaz from Something About Mary.
Surprised he didn't go right through the screen door when he ran away.
It's like, oh, I didn't realize that. And you were late to go to work, or you were trying to hurry up and get out the door, and yeah, that was a rational.
I feel like most of the times I remember is pretty rational. Rationally mad was a big one for Ed Kelce. There was a reason for him to be upset. What was I'm trying to think of an irrational one. I can't really, nothing comes to mind off my head. What do you think, Pop? Do you remember any?
No, I'm drawing a blank.
I remember you irrationally. You remember when we were sledding down the hill, this was back when we lived in North Ridgeville. It was me, you, and oh my gosh, the one neighbor.
Oh, what was his name?
I think it's me and you, or us two and you were on one sled, and we were headed for a rock. And I still don't know how this all went down, but you ended up jumping in front of us on the sled, and the rock broke your ribs. So you're
I broke a couple of ribs. That was
you're screaming in pain.
I tried to angle it.
I remember his name just because I remember this irrational moment from you. We're driving in the car, and Billy says something.
That's right.
Billy says something to you about driving, and you said, "Shut the fuck up, Billy."
He asked me if I'm okay he saw me wincing in pain. He asked me, "Can you drive?" I said, "Shut the fuck up." That was one of those things where I was trying to avoid the rock, and we all went over. And to keep from hurting one of you guys, I tucked my elbows in so I would roll over, and that's how I broke the ribs.
Why didn't you just grab us and roll the other way? I'm trying to envision how this rock was so...
Okay, well...
God damn it, that's hilarious.
When you have one of those moments, you can ask yourself, why didn't I go the other way?
Fair enough. I get irrationally mad all the problem with children is they're irrational. So that causes you to be irrationally mad sometimes. There's a lot of irrational things happening when you're dealing with little kids. All right. Fictional father. Let's go with that one.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Fictional fathers. Okay. This should be good.
Hi. This is Lacey from Missouri. And I was just wondering, Father's Day is coming up. Jason, what fictional father would you say most closely resembles your parenting style? And I think that's it, actually. Have a good day.
Okay, Lacey, nice.
I'll say this. I think my parenting style probably mostly resembles a non-fictional character in my own dad. I think that I definitely I find myself being more and more similar to Dad in the way I talk and do things with my children. And I think Dad, I'm trying to think of like, who's the best fictional character that Dad is represented by? Is it Red from that 70s show? I feel like he's got a little bit of that, but maybe not as like curmudgeon. He's more supportive of his children.
Yeah.
Who's a rough around the edges, but very supportive father?
Al Bundy?
Al Bundy! Oh my gosh! That is low key. I mean, he's not supportive of his kids at all. But Al Bundy's good. He's got you got to go with a hodgepodge. It's got the sense of humor of Al Bundy combined with the fatherly nurturing of like a Huxtable. What's like Bill Cosby? Like, we can't mention Bill Cosby, unfortunately, but the character was phenomenal on the show. Mr. Huxtable. So I think
that's pretty good.
I would say it's kind of like that. What, do you think that's accurate, Pop?
I mean, that's damn good.
That's pretty good. If you want to go, I'm drawing Ed. What's the guy's name from Married with Children? Ed what?
Al Bundy.
Was his real name.
Oh, you're talking about Modern Family.
No, I'm thinking what's his real name?
Oh, okay.
Ed O'Neill from Youngstown, Ohio, baby.
Yeah, played for the Steelers.
He played for the Steelers?
Yeah, he did. I think it was only 1 or 2 years.
Shit.
If I'm not mistaken, he was a linebacker.
I'm not sure.
Are you thinking of Jack Lambert?
Look it up, dude. Try me.
All right, listen.
Brandon, look it up right now. Had a brief stint with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Holy shit. Well done, Dad.
Ed O'Neill, baby.
And he's from
4
Youngstown?
touchdowns, 1 game.
He's from
Not one
Youngstown?
season.
No, that was Al Bundy's big game. Yeah.
Polk High.
But he did a movie where he was went to his girlfriend's house to get her kid who had been disappointed by his real father.
Yes.
And he had to get him across town. Or not across town, across the country. Drive to meet his mother. I forget the name of that movie, but I just remember the kid was having such a fit. He tied the kid's feet and legs around a hockey stick and carried him out like a suitcase.
That's an Ed Kelce move right there.
That's a good one. Ed O'Neill, really in any dad, because he's the grandpa and the dad in Modern Family, and he's very much a similar temperament to him. I didn't know he's from Youngstown, but that makes a ton of sense.
Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, that's a lot of ties right there. Maybe that's why we got so much of that.
One of my favorite things ever in the house, and all my friends still say this to this day, is there was never any come downstairs, talk to the guys, let them know you can't do that. It was just a scream from the second floor office.
Yo!
Hey!
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And immediately everyone froze. It was like, yeah, we can't do that anymore.
All right, yeah, we're done.
Yeah, I do remember one time we were at the rink, and Travis and a bunch of kids were playing hockey outside the rink while you were skating.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know, they used to do that in the one corner.
Oh yeah.
Of the rink. And some people, some grandparents were trying to get by to go up the stairs. And I was on the other side of the rink and I yelled it out, yo! It's like 7 kids dropped the hockey sticks right away.
Listen, it translates. It translates to me. We were at the Phillies game this week, and we took the girls and some family friends brought their kids. And one of the other I don't even realize this is like a thing that just our family does. But one of the other kids was standing.
Finn didn't even realize that I had entered the house. And when she did, she immediately crawled over to me and snuggled her face into me. But it was Benny that beat her to the punch. Coming up on today's episode, we just celebrated Benny's birthday yesterday. So I'm going to get honest about that and the birthday season here in our house. After that, I'm going to be joined by one of my favorite actresses of all time and someone I've been wanting to talk to from the minute we started this podcast. Guys, it's Jennifer Garner. We got Jennifer Garner. I said that sentence and I meant it. Are you joking? Yes. I'm not joking, but yes, I am as shocked as you are. And so here we go. Before we get to all of that, let's check out our Real One comments of the week. First up, cool 78 minutes on this interview. Thanks, Queen Emma. Next comment, I sense a theme here at Velvet Stone Breaker. 9874. Thankful for Queen Emma and this 1 hour and 2 minute runtime. Are you yoking me? That's so messed up. I was trying to be nice to Queen Emma, and more importantly, everybody knows I was trying to be nice to King Brad because we had multiple athletes in each episode. So I didn't want our athlete conversations to be chopped up too short. And they were so much fun to talk to. They were so good to talk to. And so I wanted to make sure that we did that. And also, I'm becoming a weak little baby, and I keep saying yes. I technically gave Queen Emma unlimited minutes for that second Milan episode. I'm not proud of what I did, but a little proud because it was a fun episode. So if you haven't watched it, you should, because it's the whole reason we went to Milan. Yeah, cheering on the athletes was so much fun, but let's be real. Getting to sit down in a one-to-one situation and ask them all the questions that I had, out-of-body experience. Queen Emma tried to say, all right, cool 60 it is, but she can 54 or less. That was so generous. Wow, I'm being sweet. Okay. Can I be honest? Like I mentioned, we just celebrated Benny's birthday. So today I'm going to get honest about that and birthdays in general with a 6, almost 5, 3, and almost 11-month-old. To celebrate Benny's birthday, we had Elsa deliver snow. You know, so when you're good, you're good. And apparently we nailed that. Because Benny was very excited about Elsa's delivery because it was a massive snow. We literally got hit with a blizzard. So I had to prepare the day before by getting groceries that applied to either option that could potentially happen, which was a chocolate cake, which is only one we get, and a funfetti cake, which is like a box cake mix. So I bought that, and I bought chocolate cake, and I said, which do you want? And she said chocolate cake. So we had chocolate cake, and we had a day of Benny gets to pick. So she picked watching Elsa in the morning. We watched Frozen 2. Then we went outside and we played in the Elsa delivery of snow, and that was it. Elliot, she was very excited to tell Benny happy birthday. And then she exclaimed, it's very exciting because that means my birthday is tomorrow. And believe it or not, her birthday is, you guessed it, not the day after Benny's. So that was a tough pill to swallow for Ellie. We had to discuss that her birthday is next week. But she didn't like that. The girls have very much come to understand that when it's their sister's birthday, it is their sister's birthday. Because like I've said a million times before, they're not getting presents on their sister's birthday. It's not their day. Everybody gets cake, and that's exciting enough. Everyone talks about the terrible twos. I didn't find 2 to be terribly crazy with Benny. I think it's more that she's the third child and that we've been worked down. We've been worn down by her sisters. And so, we have some things that we need to work on. 3, the age of 3 is going to come with losing passies, which for all of those people who are going to get in the comments and be like, by 3 years old, she should have already lost the passies. Hey, I'm going to need you to sit down. You actually came to the wrong place, and we don't accept that type of bullshit around here. So I'm going to need you to just kick rocks. Not the place or the time or the person. Yeah. So we need to kick passies, and we also need to take no for an answer. Super simple. Those are our 2 things that we're going to work on as a 3-nager. I would love to say that Benny is going to be a 3-nager, but she already did the teenager thing at 2. So 3 will be a fun surprise. Every single age has been different for every kid, so it's hard to predict what's about to happen. I cannot believe that Benny is 3. That's that. You know what's fucked up? That's fucked up, because that makes me sad. And I don't like it. How about that? I've had enough of the growing up thing. And the messed up part is when your kids look at you and say, I'm growing up on you. And just twist the dagger that they've now thrust into your bag. It's fine.
The moment no one expected just left fans completely stunned, because Travis Kelce wasn't celebrating a win, a touchdown, or a headline. He was fighting back tears over something far more personal. During a deeply emotional conversation with his father, Ed Kelce, what started as a simple birthday story quickly turned into one of the most talked about moments among fans. As Ed reflected on turning 74, there was one detail he couldn't stop smiling about, a gift from Taylor Swift that no one saw coming. But this wasn't just another celebrity gift. According to Ed, Taylor didn't go for something flashy or expensive just for the spotlight. Instead, she chose something incredibly personal, a rare, meaningful item tied to his past, paired with a handwritten note that quietly revealed how much attention she's been paying to the family behind the scenes. It wasn't about fame, it was about understanding. And that's exactly when Travis lost it. Sitting there, listening to his dad describe the moment in detail, Travis visibly struggled to hold back his emotions. For someone known for his confidence and energy on the field, this was different. This was real. The kind of reaction that fans rarely get to see. Raw, unfiltered, and deeply personal. What truly hit him wasn't just the gift itself, but what it represented. It showed that Taylor isn't just part of his life publicly. She's quietly building genuine connections with the people who matter most to him. As the story unfolded, there was a brief silence, the kind that says more than words ever could. And in that moment, fans realized they weren't just hearing a story. They were witnessing a bond growing stronger behind the scenes. And now, many are asking the same question. If this is how deeply connected things already are, what's coming next for the Kelce family?